We don't ever have that mind-wandering time, and we don't value it. So we're working from home, and we think that in the time when we're not working, we dash out and we hang out washing, or we race in and we put the dinner on. Instead of that, just that time of, when you go for a walk to go and get your morning coffee or your afternoon coffee, that downtime, we don't have any of that. And I'm really mindful, because a lot of my work involves being innovative and creative, to find that time to do that and to actually see that it's work. Now, some people think, oh, well, it's not necessarily showing a productive outcome all of the time. And, sometimes I come up with an idea that I get excited about, and then I go, well, it's maybe not such a great idea. But lots of times I come up with an idea that's fantastic. In fact, I have a little book that's kind of my innovation ideas book. So it's a separate book where I write my ideas and what I'm thinking about. So I think you're absolutely right. In this kind of environment that we're all working within now, it's really challenging. I think it's especially challenging for people that are in lockdown in still many parts of the world. I think I spoke to one of our students in the UK, and she hasn't been in a room with her team members since March 2020. And there's people in her team that haven't had a dinner with another human being in 9 months. That's extraordinary. And so some of that, it becomes much more challenging to do that problem solving and innovation in a Zoom session, as opposed to being in a room where you've got butcher's paper and you've got post-it notes. It's much more challenging to do that in the current environment, and it will be interesting to see how that impacts on innovation. Like, I know there's been lots of innovation that people have had to be innovative. They've had to work out how to bring people home. To work from home in a really short period of time, before people said, oh, it couldn't be done. Well, people made it happen. Yeah. And so there was innovation around, people solving problems very quickly under pressure to get things done. So there's definitely been real moments of innovation, but how do we continue that in this environment where, some of the people that have been in lockdown for long periods of time, they're tired and they don't feel innovative and they don't feel creative, and they're missing that social connection with other people. And I think when you look at oxytocin that flows when people are working together and they kind of get into that the zone, or that really beautiful space that you get in when you're working on a problem together, that's much more difficult in this online environment.